Make sure it's on live chat. Blah, 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 blah. Damn, what are they doing over there? Holy moly. Retouch. Oh, does that retouch my eyes? Does that make me look pretty? I don't know. What the hell does retouch do? Does it retouch my gray? Don't look at that. No look. How are you guys? Good morning, Lori. Lori, look, I'm wearing the ring. Lori. Oh my God. Hi, Ambrose. How is everybody? I'm like checking all the little touchy doody daddy things out. Good morning, Ronnie C. Hello. How is everybody? It's Tuesday. Yo, I am so don't know what day it is for real. Hassan, hi there. How was Memorial Day? It was good. It was pretty relaxed. Hi, Phyllis. It looks lovely. I love it. I love it. It's such a beautiful color stone. It really is. It's such a beautiful color stone. I don't know if you guys can tell. Joseph Q, how are you? How was everyone's Memorial Day? Did you guys have a good one? Was it relaxing? One thing I got to tell you, I was surprised that traffic wasn't too bad. Hi, Robert West. Thank you for being so active with these lives. Joe's Morning Greetings. Oh, thank you so much, Robert. We try. Hi, Octavia. Yesterday I did take a break, but there was a video. Good morning, Treaton. If you guys didn't know, there was a video that was uploaded. And I know I didn't go to the parade yesterday. I didn't feel like it. I was like, I'm cooked. I am Zabrano. Yeah. So I uploaded instead the continuation, which might become a thing of on the channel that we might film after the live is over, and then it'll be uploaded the next day. We'll see how that goes. See how it kind of, we're just, like I say, it's always free flowing here, looking for different ways to bring things to people. And as you saw, if you didn't go watch the Surrey video, please do, because it's kind of funny. I guess I never sat down and really watched it as in just a viewer thing. And I did that yesterday. Guys, I was laughing at myself. Hi, Israel. I was literally laughing at myself doing that because it's ridiculous. And I know people were saying, Ange, why didn't you pedal? What you have to understand is my knee it doesn't like to bend deep. Like I can bend it, I can walk, I can do a little bit with it, but I can't like do a whole bend your joint like that. Like for that, that's a lot for that knee, and that's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for me. So, as you know, I wear a brace on it just to give myself some added support and everything. Hi, Sabados. But yeah, that's why I couldn't pedal, because I couldn't get that rotation around. And I didn't want to stress it. I'll keep working on it. I keep working on my whole, journey of health, whatever you want to call it. I don't like to say journey of weight loss. It's just what it is, Lori, and I get it. Oh, no, don't even worry about it. I'm just explaining. Nobody has to worry that if I'm offended that somebody said something about, why didn't I pedal? It's because of that. So, and I'm going to be honest with you. Joe even agreed. He said he didn't remember those Surreys being so incredibly hard to pedal. Like, I think the mechanisms on them, hi, Marie, were, I got to unbutton my jacket here. Hang on a minute. Sorry for the bouncy. By the way, we are on YouTube directly. Hi, baby love. So if it does get blurry, you guys got to let me know, and I'll refresh. Himanshuk has a metabolism of a horse. He can eat whatever he wants. Oh my God. Jealous is all F. But, yeah. Joe said he didn't remember them being so ridiculously hard to pedal. Good afternoon, Claire. You watched Just Finished, so I get to jump straight into mine? Awesome. Yeah. I gotta tell you, they were just, I felt like they needed to re-oil the chains or something, or I don't know. You guys heard it. Hi, Brian. When we were riding that Surrey, It was a constant squeak, 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 squeak. Let me see, what did Lori say? Really, golf carts have to be the only way to go if you ever... Oh my God. They don't rent them, though. I don't know. I don't know what to do there. I'm kind of like, what is this smoke? Is that a car? Jesus, that car needs to get fixed. I swear. Yeah, we are officially done with the Surrey. And it was 2 years ago. It was July 20th, almost 2 years. Okay, so we're like a month and a couple of months shy, but it was a year and 10 months. It sounded exactly like your Lulu. I'm laughing. But yeah, not again. Because like last time we pedaled more. We did pedal more. This time, there's no damn pedaling almost. Oh, is it blurry? Hang on. Hang on, guy. We should be back. Okay, we should be back. Oh my God, how is she not hot and all that? I'm already warm and I shouldn't have been wearing the jacket. I'm almost going to take it off. Okay. I said we walk up and over, and like I said, it might happen today. We have a lot of cloud cover, guys. And you wouldn't think the cloud cover would have very much to do while the walk sign is this way. So I guess that's what we're doing. Good morning, Timothy Chambers. I have no plans on what we're doing tonight. We're not doing, I mean, we can call it strange conversations, but I don't have a subject. Yeah, walk up and over to grandmother's house we go. Ooh, we got the pots. We got the potting soil. Where be the seeds? Don't they usually do seeds by now? I don't know. Yeah, it'll be strange walks. Strange walks and talks. How about that? But like I said, we may be taking off the denim coat and tucking it in my fanny belt. Ooh, look at all these flowers. We got a bunch. Oh, we got hydrangeas. Of course, we got the snake plant. This is called Monstera. Because they're supposed to be like Jurassic Parks. These can get big. Yeah, we got the peonies. The only thing with peonies, I think, they attract ants. At least that's my thing with them. And then we got the anthurium, which we do have as well. We got lots of stuff in our apartment. We a damn greenhouse. We aren't even drinking together. I know. No petunias? No petunias. No. Nothing. Seems like everything is like, for real, super duper busy. What is that? A game plan? Is that like things for, we're going to mark it out. They got big plants in there. Look at exercise. Taekwondo. We can do taekwondo. Oh God, what is going on over here? But yeah, the chatter that happens on that Surrey ride, I don't know. I honestly think we're not normal. Yeah, let's take a walk and see what's going on in the neighborhood. See what's going on with the stores. They're getting their plants set up over here. Can Joe walk today? He's at work. He had to go. Look at super special oranges. Normal is being that older couple that never talk. Joe and I always talk. It's like chatter, chatter. We just love hanging out, I guess, and having conversations about, honestly, pretty much nothing. It is really getting warm. I'm almost wondering, I'm going to take my coat off here in a moment. We'd be stripping. Is anyone really normal? Yeah. Are the people that are abnormal the normal ones? I kind of vibe that. All right, I think we're going to go up to Amsterdam or Columbus. And we're going to walk that. We walk Broadway a lot. We really do. Honk. Adam's family was normal because they were good people. Possibly. All right, let's see if I can tuck this into my belt. Hang on. I'm doing maneuvers here. You guys, abnormal maneuvers. Oh, that actually, I think actually that will work. How odd is that? I don't know. Okay, oh, piece of cake. Yeah, I have a fanny pack on, so I figured I'm going to take my coat off, but tuck it into the sides of my fanny pack. And I think it'll work. I think it'll work. I think it'll do the job. Let me look at it really quick. I'm going to have to use you guys as eyeballs. Hang on a minute. I want to make sure it's not falling out. Hang on. I don't know. Is that going to stay? Don't look at the belly. Don't be judgy either, or be judgy, and I just don't give a F, okay? I don't care. That's what we're doing. I just have to figure that out, that's all. Okay. That's how you wear your sweater this morning. It's warm. I have a tank on. Looks good, okay. I think it'll hang out. I think it'll hang out there. Oh my God. I was looking at my pouch. Okay. I have like lots of fanny packs, guys. It carries my extra battery, my cords, my shiz. In New York, you got to figure out how to carry your gear, your stuff, without burdening yourself too much. Nobody wants to be walking around with a bag on their shoulder. We have enough. Oh, isn't this a quaint little garden? Look at that. That looks like a nice little space. I want that. Hi, Fat Boy Kicks. How are you? Sean B, how's it going? This is what it looks like in between apartment buildings sometimes. Not all the time. Yeah, it's so New York, right? You got a little courtyard. You see the buildings. That's what it is. I'm giving you guys peeks. Look at, she took her jacket off too. She did the same thing except she tied it. It reminds you of a movie set from a movie. Hi, Nantucket. How are you, Octavia? Good to see you. What is clicking? All right. Amsterdam. We're going to wait because those cars are going to come in a moment. Nantucket. Enjoy Nantucket. I feel like you would have had a lot of people out there in Nantucket, Massachusetts. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole Jaws. But by the way, I was gonna say it's a whole Jaws vibe. By the way, though, did you guys know the 50th anniversary of Jaws? The 50th anniversary of Jaws is happening? There's like a big to-do going on. I'm like, what? You know, it's like one of my favorite films, and I would love to go do that whole thing. Oh, look at thrift store. We're not going in it. You feel old? I don't feel old. I mean, I'm glad that I was able to see that. Matt, granted, when that movie was released, I was a child. It scared the bejesus out of me. No, I didn't see it when it was released in the theaters because I was too little. You know, I was only, 7 at that time? You think my parents were going to let me go see Jaws? No, I saw it years later. But I'm going to tell you, it scared the hell out of me. Saw it originally at the theater, didn't go in the ocean that year. I didn't see it in the theater until many, 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 many years later. But every time they have it playing somewhere, if I know about it, I am going to that movie. Because I honestly, it's one of the best. The whole thing. You gotta go see Jaws. Is on NBC coming up at 10 p.m. Richmond, Virginia. You riding the same wave? It's cool. Oh no. Guess what's out here? Dive bar, somebody's painting. I can smell paint. He's bringing the kegs. Or he's taking the kegs. He's bringing them. Oh, there's a lot of kegs down there. That's a lot of beer. You saw Jaws when you were 7? Your parents let you go? Oh, damn. My parents were like, no. But then again, it wasn't like we had money to go to the Lagunitas. IPA. Beer. It's a kegger. It's a kegger party. So we are going to have to somehow, some form, I'm loving her vibe. I loved it. It was very Japanese. Lady. I love her look. It was a great movie. It's a great film. We could get into the whole film versus movie thing. I vote Jaws is a film, not just a movie. Ooh, look at Rancho Tequileria. Tequileria. I'm trying to say this properly. Tequileria. They got blow up stuff. Look. Na 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 na. You want to get a retro Jaws shirt? Oh, that'd be cool. Is it Donna's birthday? Yo! Hey, RJ. Poseidon, I loved it. Shelly wondered, I cried, and she died. Aw. I missed it. But if it's Donna's birthday, everybody please wish Donna a very, very happy birthday. While we all enjoy this Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day.
Let's go Knicks, baby. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks, baby.
Let's go Knicks, guys. Did you guys hear that? Get the Knicks. Come on. Knicks, make sure you get your shit together. Let's go Knicks. Basketball. Is that, no, it's basketball. The other one, the big red orange ball with the black stripes on it. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to have black stripes, but that was funny. Yo, it's part of New York life. People are for real. You know what's funny? I don't even watch basketball. Let's go Knicks, though. Let's go. Flowers. You just follow the basketball. I have not followed any news on basketball. I don't follow anything. I told you guys, I read one news story and it sent me into a whole thing.
Where are you? I'm not used to you over there. I'm used to you over here.
I know, right? I got to get used to being over here too.
I got
So if you guys are just joining in, it's Yo Ang. We're walking the Upper West Side, just checking out the neighborhood after a Memorial Day weekend. Hey there, Alaskan Care. How are you doing? How was all your camping and your outdoor Alaskan activities? Hi, Jose. I follow a little bit of news. I follow a little bit. I definitely don't really follow political. Even though that is the hot topic and the very trending thing on YouTube. I can't. Because to me, it's a waste of breath. I don't find it interesting. I just find it like, I think political is very, these are the days of our lives. I would rather watch Real Housewives than these are the days of our lives. Same for you, Brian. I get it. Like anytime somebody starts talking that, it's like my eyes roll in the back of my head. And it's as if they're like knocking me out, putting a trance. Please, somebody, knock me out so I don't have to listen. I know, it infuriates people. I'm like, oh, God. And it could be on either side, too. Either side of the table. I'll just be like, whatever. Holy schnitzel. Alaskan Care. It's just reality TV. That's what I say. I read one news story and I was all like, I can't handle, they're so like one-sided. It's not news. That's the thing, it's not news. There's so many op-eds in the so-called newspaper that I'm like, where's the news? By the time it gets to the newspaper, well, it's old. Because we've already picked up all the little bits and pieces from whatever. Ooh, you can smell the laundry. Everybody's doing their laundry now. Today is laundry day, I think, for New York City. Look at, he's saying hello gorgeous to all of you. Look at that. He said hello gorgeous. We're just gonna park our bike right here. Right here in the middle. Not by the bike thing. We're just gonna leave it in the middle and tell them thank you. Okay, network. Look at this dude is a handyman. NYC brownstone. I swear to God, only here in New York. That's his job. He just becomes, what is your job? I'm a handyman. NYC News showed car attack in the city yesterday. I don't know. They pick one story. They got to go through with what might or may generate views. I should be wearing that creative effer hat. The creative Fouker hat. I decided to go with a tan hat today. With all the media mergers and sales, it's the same story, word for word on multiple outlets. No, it's not journalism. It's totally not journalism. And a lot of it's packaged around sales, so whatever. Why don't we just walk the streets and see for ourselves? How about that? You know, we really need to figure out happy hour. Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 6. Ooh, damn. That doesn't give us a lot of time. Small plates are $3.95, barbecue items $5.45, and beer. Well, we don't drink beer. Huh. We will have to figure it out. Could you imagine? Joe and I are going to cook our food again. He hates that. Joe's not very big on cooking our food. Well, he likes his food cooked. He just doesn't want to have to be the one doing it. I get it. I get it. You know, Karen, I believe there's more investigative journalism happening outside of the journalistic sanctioned areas. You know what I mean? Hercules, Hercules. Men do cook once in a while. Joe will cook a hot dog over sternal. Joe likes to pretend he doesn't know how to cook, but he does. Because the other day, all he had to do was reheat some pierogies for Josh. Josh was on his way home from doing a job. He was exhausted. Wanted to know what he could eat. And I said, well, I know we have pierogies I bought for you. And so he's like, oh, good. And I said, I'll have Dad heat them up. So I instruct Joe, please go heat those up for Josh. Because I was in the middle of I was doing a job. And you know, he acted like he didn't know how to do it. And I was going to give him instructions. And then I thought to myself, he's not stupid. Why am I doing that? Can we live on corn and mashed potatoes? You could. But, yeah, he acted like he didn't know. So then I thought, no. I said, Joe, figure it out. I have total faith in you that you know how to cook this. You can reheat this. Don't act like you're inept. Because he wanted me to come up and show him and do it instead. That was the trick. That was the trick. And I'm like, I'm not falling for this bullshit. No way. So when I did that, all of a sudden, he figured it out and they were wonderful. Josh was very happy. But the fact that he tried to smoke my ass into believing, hi Cass Cat, that he didn't know how. And I had stopped myself. I stopped myself and I said, no. You know. Poulet sans tête. The chicken with no head. That's what this is called. All of a sudden, Joe remembered. All of a sudden, the brain kicked in. Lunch specials, all pizza, $13. Hi, Vivian. Welcome in. Gerard Anthony. That looks bougie. Oh, look it. They took down the wall. We got big equipment. By the way, hi, Steve D. How's it going? Hey, Fafo. Fafo, I have to silently read all of your messages. Oh, 'tis garbage time. Throw everything away. What was Joe trying to pull, Trayton? He was trying to act like he didn't know how to heat up pierogies. And once I said to him, figure it out, he did it. He wanted me to get up and show him, AKA just do it instead. Oh, you did a video of all the dinners you cooked this month? That's so cool, Lori. I love that. People always love that stuff because you know why? They forget what to cook. We do. We all forget. We forget all the dishes that we really like, and we just keep doing the same thing over and over. That's what happens. More flowers. More markets. Seems like a typical day. We're at 87. Okay, no cars coming. We are good. No cars are coming. Oh, let's see how busy is Barney's green grass. Let's look while we stand in the shade because it's a little warm in the sun. Oh, it's busy. It's busy over there. It's kind of busy. People are ordering stuff. How's the signal? Still good? I ask. Just to know. It's awesome. Awesome. Thank you. I swear, guys, the trucks that have all of like the Spanish desserts and treats, I feel like they have the best characters and pictures. Like, look at that cake. Tell me that doesn't look good. That treat looks delicious. You know, and then you add on a cute duck, which kind of looks like Donald, but it's not. It's called Gansito. All right, Alaskan Care, get to work. No, you can't be like slacking today. Everybody's back to work. Frozen goose, is that what that means? Gansito. I don't know what that means, but it looks delicious. Yeah, it makes us all hungry, right, Cascat? 13 seconds, 12, 11, 10. Everybody get ready to slap the hand. Slap the hand. Ooh, cars are coming at us. Cars are coming at us. Don't run me over. You bought the gansito, and I don't know what that says. Pinguinos? Bucket list is to cook for Ange, Joe at Treatin' and Fafo, and then do karaoke. Oh, yum. Karaoke gets a little off the chain. Flip-flops be flying. It happens once in a while. No boobaloo. It's cake in miniatura. Oh, are all the seats taken outside? No coffee? Okay, come on, guys. Who's walking around with fingernails like this? For real? Who's walking around with fingernails like that? My question is, I'm just going to say it. How do you wipe? It's the real question, folks. How do you wipe? Oh, do you think we can get the last table? You think so? Let's get something to drink. I'm gonna get something icy cold. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's get something cold. Over. Hi there. What kind of ice? What kind of iced tea do you have?
Just the black and green today.
Okay, we'll do the black tea.
Medium or large?
Let's do a medium.
Any milk in there?
Nope.
Are we still on YouTube?
Yeah, but it's not pointed on you, so. Okay. so you know. Okay, is it over there? Okay, perfect. Here we go, guys. We got a tea, we got a straw. We're gonna go sit outside a little bit. There's one spot left. Just perfect. Look at, just for us. Okay. This is a perfect spot. Woo. Are you funny? I'm sure you are. All right. Iced tea season has begun. Actually, I think this is the first iced tea I've had this year. For real. I know, it's a perfect spot for people watching. Ah, that's good. No sugar, no sweetener, just iced tea. Because I'm a little warm at the moment. Here, I'll move it up a little bit so we don't have that one big bar on the left side here and stuff. What did I miss? I know, she wasn't camera shy. She wasn't camera shy. But you know what? I never know. People get all like twitchy about it sometimes. It's just what it is. The community garden, I think, is between like 92nd or 91st. 91st and 92nd, something like that. You used to have long nails, decent. The tapping on the iPad drives me wild. Typing says you don't having long nails that ain't the cleanest. You have to clean under the nail. I know. I don't understand. Like, you better have a nail brush everywhere you are. Think about it, guys. You got nails that are like Fu Manchu, and you're not like, I don't know, have peoples. Hi, Diana Lee. Then my question is, how dirty are they? That's kind of gross. Like, I actually feel like my nails at the moment are edging on the thing of too long. Gladys, so good to see you. How are you? Self-defense. I mean, like, I feel like these are almost too long. Look at them. Like, you know what? I don't know if you guys can see them. I feel like, yeah. They're Fu Manchu. That's what I call it, you know? You guys are gonna tell me I'm like, not PC? Oh, well. But if I say Fu Manchu, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Do you want me to say, if you have 3-inch nails, that's not the same vibe. You know what I'm talking about. I do like mine short too. And the reason why is I do a lot of, that's a pretty arrangement. I do a lot of computer work, digital stuff, so it works for me. But yeah, I don't understand. Like, you could cause yourself injury in the bathroom. It's disgusting under there. Well, Diana Lee, thank you so much for that 10-pound super chat. That was so kind of you, Diana. You just popped me my tea. Oh, how do I want to heart it. There we go. My fingers are too fat. Thank you so much, Diana. That was really kind of you. I appreciate that so much. You bought me my tea. Thank you. You can't stand, you know what? Like, I think it's being overused. Like, people are doing it, and it's like, yo, that's not cool. You've stabbed yourself. I've done it too. I've done it too, Gladys. Hi, RFD. Says, hi, Gladys. It's always so nice to see you. I laugh type that. I couldn't do it with a straight face. It's so funny. But yeah, Joe and I just chilled out yesterday. First, I am going to tell you, would you believe I am walking around like that? Oh my God, it's so funny. Okay, but first I got to tell you, we did have a little bit of a key debacle yesterday. Let me just tell you. I like to DIY and things, and I only break my nails if they get too long. I can't do, I do a lot of stuff with my hands. I'm always busting them if I do that. And I don't want to wear like fake nails. People are like, those are my nails. They're just built up. No, it's fake nails. Because if you're putting acrylic and other stuff on your nails and building your nails up, it's not your real nail. You know what I mean? Like you got to have, yeah, there was a key debacle. Okay. So we're just going to watch people as I tell the story. And now I'm not going to go into the full story because it's a little crazy. But I'm going to give you the gist. I like her coat. That looks cute. I don't like her shoes though. So we've been having issues. This is something very common in New York. So before everybody freaks out, shit like this happens. Okay. But we don't have a doorman. I don't live in a doorman building. Reasons. I don't have money like that. Okay? I don't have doorman building money. Okay? So, Crocs are fashion disasters. I think Crocs are a hazard. That's just my opinion. I do own a pair. But that's my opinion. So we don't have a doorman, but we do have, oh God, please, seriously, this is true. I don't know. I can't. Look away, people. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to dig. But anyway, go away, sir. Go. Keep walking. Okay, good. Excuse me. But anyway, what happened is we have like a keyless entry. Okay, so people that live in the building, each apartment gets 2 key fobs. You know, like before when they decided to do away with keys for cars, you'd have a key fob, right? And that could unlock something. I know dumpster diving is like a sport in some states. Here it's part, I don't know. But anyway, so we have this whole keyless entry where people can dial up. It's all, you know, technical shit. They can dial up and buzz apartment buildings. Buzz an apartment. What the hell? Hang on a minute. We got this thing buzzing in. Good God. Loud is all F. So anyway, back to the story. Keyless entry. And they can, you know, dial your number to get into your apartment building. Well, there's been issues in the past couple of weeks where it's broken. No, I don't know if the first time it broke, it just broke and the screen is just black and therefore nobody can dial anybody. It kind of sucks when that happens because then your food has a harder time getting delivered. Because what would happen is they would buzz into your apartment building, it would ring on your phone, and you could unlock the door with your phone, okay? Not a problem. And the problem is when it breaks, the delivery people have no other way but to call your phone and say it's broken. I can't get in. And then you have to go all the way downstairs and get your food or get your delivery. It's a pain in the ass because the whole thing is we like them to come upstairs, okay? We used to have a regular old-fashioned one with buttons and stuff, but then they decided to go with this, you know, video type one, and I don't know, it's supposed to be more secure, but whatever. But it broke. Now, like I said, I don't know if it just broke because it broke or because somebody broke it. So, yeah, that was an Amazon Surrey, Fafo. The first time it broke, I don't know what they were thinking, but they were like, oh, we can't get in. But everybody has a regular key. Everybody's not just issued key fobs. Everybody does have a key to the door and a key to their apartment. So we got keys. Okay? Not a problem. But apparently, I don't know, not everybody wants to carry their keys or has a problem with their keys. I couldn't understand why nobody would always have a key. They don't take their keys. But their theory was, let's just leave the key, like a key, in the front door. Like, leave the key in the lock. Not broken, but in the lock, so that anybody could open the door. What the... Guys? What kind of theory and security is that? I was like, are you joking me? So we had to complain. I know, Treaton. I was like, come on. So that had been happening. You know, it happened once, and then, you know, everybody flipped out. Everybody that's a regular, like, that's been living there for years, like a regular New Yorker. I'm not going to talk about the students, because we do have students that live, you know, Columbia University students or whatever that do live in the apartment building. They lease an apartment for a year, and, you know, it's their first year in New York, and they're just having an experience. That way you know where the key is, yeah, I guess. But those people don't understand it. And I'm just saying, those people have no clue of what it is to live in the city. I have a similar system in the building. We have circled as a key to enter or use the app on the phone. It's crazy. Yeah, keys in the lock. How about that? It's nice and secure. So everybody that's been a regular resident for a long time, and we all know each other. So all of a sudden, you know, like, the text messages are flying back and forth between us residents. Like, what the F is this? Yeah, what the fluff and fluff? And I'm curbing my swearing because I was cordoned off by the profanity police. You know, I'll get to that. But what the fluff and fluff? Then it got fixed. And then what happened was, yesterday on Memorial Day, Joe went to go do the video, right? Now, Joe sometimes is being a Joe. He decides he's going to go downstairs, not take anything. He doesn't take his wallet. He doesn't take the keys. He doesn't even have the keys to the apartment. Why? Because he left them in the car. He doesn't take the key to the car, the fob to the car to unlock the car to go get his keys. He just goes downstairs thinking he can get in because he knows the code. Because, by the way, there is a code that overrides it all. Anyway, he goes out, does his report, tries to get back in, and I guess it's broken. So Joe can't get in the apartment building. He's locked himself out, and he said it looked like it was pulled away. He knows, and you're not getting the code, Robert. All Roberts, hashtag all Roberts are trouble, but I love them all. So anyway, he tries to get back in. He can't. He doesn't, it's broken. He can't do it. He says it looks a little pulled away. So he texts me, goes, yeah, it's broken. Now, he doesn't really say he doesn't have his keys. He just assumes that I know this. And I'm like, whatever. So then he calls me again. He says, are you coming to get me? I'm like, why? What's going on? You don't have your keys? And he's like, I don't have my keys. So I am barely woken up. The code is hashtag Yo Ang. There you go. Barely woken up. I have to go downstairs to let him in. So I grab my keys. I throw on some pants because I was in pajamas, guys. It's a mess. In fact, I put my pants on backwards. Don't even ask why. I don't even know. It was a mess. Let him in. We're talking about it, and I said, I already texted Raymond, who is our super, and say, can you please fix it? Because there could be issues. Like somebody, like it could be a vagrant or somebody or a thief walking by that is trying to get into apartment buildings. This happens every so often, like a little bit of a thing. I don't know. It's part of New York life, okay? So you got to stay secure. So anyway, I go down and get him. We have a little tin thing, a little bucket, a little silver bowl that we all throw our keys in upon entering the apartment so we know where our keys are. I thought I threw them in there. Clearly that didn't happen because when we went to go leave later, like 2 hours later, after we had this whole conversation about the front door, we went to leave. I couldn't find my keys. Like they were missing in action. Nobody knew where the keys were. So 45 minutes of tearing the apartment apart and having a massive argument about the keys. Because now I'm on high alert thinking I dropped him in the lobby, some crazy person, or I dropped him and some crazy person has access to my keys. And I don't know. I'm just like, hi, Tanya. I'm just freaking out. I sent Joe outside to maybe think I didn't take my keys. Were they in the ball caps? No. Joe starts looking around the apartment with the flashlight. Like, if you guys understand how crazy Joe is, he was what she's referring to. I told Treaton the story. He started taking my ball caps off their hooks and looking inside of the ball cap. Like I stick my keys in a ball cap and hang him up precariously. I was like, and he's looking in there with a flashlight. I don't make this up, guys. So when I see him doing that, it sets me over the edge. Like, I'm done. I'm 10 toes, more than 10 toes. I'm in free fall. Because I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You really think that I stuffed him in my ball cap, Joe? Like, I go, I had my pants on backwards. Come on, man. Come to find out, I actually threw them in a drawer when I was trying to change my pants around because I had them on backwards. But I wasn't with myself. I wasn't totally there because I was still sleepy because somebody forgot their keys. So now I'm like, all keys go in this damn thing. Don't ever not take your keys. Don't ever go downstairs without your keys. You always have your keys. Everybody always has their keys. The keys are key to living in New York. You don't walk outside without your damn keys. God dang it. So that was the whole debacle of the key thing. And he blamed me. He blamed me. He blamed me for that. And I told him, and this is the thing, is I went downstairs to tell him I found my keys and said they were in my underwear drawer. I said they were in my top drawer. And he got livid. I said, if I told you they fell behind the shelf where we put the keys, you wouldn't have been upset. But because I said I put them in my top drawer, which is not normal, he started telling me I needed to get my shiz together. And that the reason why I wasn't together is because I swear too much and say the word F-U-C-K too much. Like, it made no sense. None of his arguments made sense. He was just infuriated that I had spent 45 minutes of our time looking for keys. Right, Gladys? Just duct tape them to my forehead. I swear to God, I was so like, I can't with this shit. It was too much. It was too much yesterday. So I took that as a sign of, let's not do a live stream. I'm going to post the video, and we're going to do it that way because we need a break. Clearly, I need a break. That was my key debacle. But see, that happens. It's in life. It's part of life. And then you freak out because you can't move forward. You can't. You know, we were like, oh, just get another set of keys. No, because now I have to know where those keys went. Yeah, phone and key are priority. And I'd say the phone too, because the phone can be your wallet. You don't even need your wallet. You need your phone. How did he make that leap to try to be right? I don't know. Like, that's the funny part. Because I wasn't together, because I was swearing too much. That's what he said. He goes, you're swearing so much. And I'm like, when did you become the profanity police? I was, Diana. I was all keyed up. It's because I say the word F too much. So, you know, we got to start using that quack emoji more. Yeah, right, Brian Davis. Joe always has it together. I said, really? And then the best one was, guys, and I love my husband. I love him. Even though we have these, like, massive, like, meltdown fights. I love him. But when, guys, all the women in here, I think you guys can understand, or, you know, I mean, even if you have a significant other, when they do that to you and they say something so off the wall, you're just kind of like, what the hell, right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Joe's a weatherman. He's never wrong. I know, right, Fafo? But the best part is when he said to me, I said, who made you the profanity police? I go, when Are you trying to tell me that like you don't swear? Like you never swear? Are you going to say that you never swear? Like you never use that word? And Josh was cracking up. By the way, Josh is in the apartment and he's hearing this whole thing. So he starts cracking up because I'm that little thing he just said made me want to say it a million times more. So then Josh starts counting. He goes, 1, because I said it. And then he goes, 2. You have to understand, it's like the Clash of the Titans in our apartment sometimes. Oh yeah, he doubled down. And when I said, you do this, if not more, you're the same with your hubby, but I have him better, or I know, me too, same thing. I love him better or worse. So anyway, he then said to me, don't let my bad behavior be your reason to do. I was like, what? He started saying, don't let my bad behavior be your reason for doing it. Like, and then he repeated it. That was the best part, is that he didn't say that once. He said it a couple times, and I said, you need to walk all that back. He turned philosophical. He did. He turned philosophical. And when he did that, I was like, you better walk that back. Because I said, injuries are going to start happening. Injuries. It's going to be, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm warning you right now, baby. I'm just telling you, like, oh man. And then after that, I said, I'm literally on the... But within 5 minutes after all of that, we had simmered. Good morning, Romaine Mills. We had simmered down, and it was fine. Right, Diana? Don't let my bad behavior be your reason. I was like, oh, you did not just try to gaslight my ass. I can say ass. I just can't say the F word, is what I've been told. That's what he said. So now we are going to, he's lucky you don't have 3-inch nails. Yeah, he is very lucky that I don't have 3 or 4-inch nails, that I don't have Fu Manchu nails, for real. But, love him. Love him regardless, because, you know, what else are you going to do? You just sit there and go, oh, what a beautiful mind to think that that's going to go. And then afterwards I did say, I just got to ask, did you think that you were being helpful with those comments? Like that was going to be helpful and aid me? Yeah, he's my Joe. I own him. I mean, I got him regardless. You know, it's whatever it is. I can't fix it. Isn't that Jacob's Pickles over there? That was really good of that, JD. Things, our tenants, as we are in the process of moving. Oh my God. I don't want to move. I really don't get the people that can move all the time. Like they move every year. How the hell do you do that? Do you live out of a suitcase? If you live out of a suitcase, I guess it's okay. But if you don't live out of a suitcase, how the hell are you moving? This was a really good iced tea. I gotta admit, that was good iced tea. Hit the spot. It did me well. I feel like my skin looks really good. Maybe it's the thing from the cap. I don't know. But hard to believe fact, I've never dropped the F-bomb in my life. It became a thing where people try to get me to say it. RFD. Props to you. I can't. I mean, it's just part of language for me. There's no word that's necessarily off limit. I mean, I don't call some words a swear. I call them, guys are laughing. Yeah. There's some words that are off limits. That's true. But that's not because, yeah, he's not, what the heck? We had to move our rent. Went way up so high we had to find it. I can understand that, Cat. But I have to always weigh, how much is it going to cost me to move being how much is it going to cost me to stay and the hassle and all of that. You say everything else without hesitation? I say almost everything else. There's some stuff that's just, it's a derogatory. It's not like a swear. I have lots of favorite. Pope Robert is here. Hey, Robert Kaczynski. It's a necessity of life. Yeah, it is. It is. There's no other word for it. Joseph Q can make up for you. Some of us swear like truckers, and I know it's giving truckers a bad rap, but you know, what can I do? All right, let's take a walk. Let's get back to the walking. You swear when you stub your toes? I try not to do that very often, which is why I wear shoes now. I think the only time people stub their toes is because you're walking around barefoot. And to me, I don't walk around barefoot hardly ever. I used to. I used to all the time, guys. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. Oh my God, where are we at? Awful, Rob. Okay, everybody's saying hi. Okay. That was a good little stop. That was a good stop. Oh, we're gonna do our job. Throw out our garbage. Cross the street, because why not? Looking down Amsterdam. 170 euros cheaper than what you're paying now. That's good. If you're saving rent, that's good, I guess. The thing is, if you can get people to help you move, that's great. But how the hell I'm going to have to rent a truck. And then I can't be lifting shit into the car. Joe can't be doing it. Like, that's a complete joke. All of the stuff we have to move. No. I'd have to find like a rent-controlled place or whatever. And it's bigger? Oh, good for you. Good for you. This is Jacob's Pickles, guys. We were here that one time, and the food was amazing. I get it. I get it now. They have really good food. I'd eat again. Remember? We actually sat. They took it down. Oh no, we sat over there. They had another thing up here. I think we sat over there. It was really good. It was delicious. Delicious. Drink of pickles. I'd go there again for sure. Paid a whole $5 for that power washer at a yard sale 10 years ago. What? You got a deal? Let's keep the walk going. Okay, we got the walk. I don't know what honey brains is. I'm confused. Oh, it's gonna be food. That doesn't sound good. Honey brains? Are you serving brains? Nobody wants it. Keep them to yourself, please. If Afo says, Robert, you should have negotiated down more. You know, it's got to be getting on about lunchtime. It's got to. Here's that marinara. I think it's full of poo because I don't think it's that good. We tried it once and we were like, it's not that good.
Thank you so much.
Tag sale. Super Summer Tag Sale. West Park Presbyterian Church. West 86. Okay, guys, make sure you note that. Friday, June 6th. You know what that means? It's like a yard sale. That's like a yard sale. You love a good yard sale. I love to find treasures. Semi-treasures. Joe likes treasure. But he's looking for doubloons. He wants pirate's treasure. Here, by the way, I'm going to refresh the signal just in case, guys. I've switched networks or whatever. Whoop. You love the pot plants? It's 7:31 where you are. Ooh, a Casa Salvo. Is it a coffee? Oh, it's a coffee shop on the left and a barber shop on the right. Look at this pretty girl. Look at those. We got dresses. Enrique, how are you? $10. Buy 4, get 5th free. Look, guys. Oh, I got skirts and little sun. This is sundress season, by the way. So just so you know, sundress season is happening. It's full on. We haven't had warm weather really yet, but it's going to happen. And it's going to happen with the fever, man. It's just going to suddenly be like, bam, it's hot. So everybody, stop eating the donuts. We got to stop eating the donuts for a little bit so we can fit into the sundresses. You know. Yeah, I know. I just want to be able to wear them. Manolo Chapa, welcome in. Right now we made it down to 82nd Street. Oh my God, something smells really good. Something smells like barbecue. What? Uh-oh. Con Ed. Just use that silicone from the Brazilian butt lifts. I don't understand that. I don't understand the Brazilian butt lift thing. You want to have big cheeks? You know? You want to have a big ass? Maybe. So I do feel, I was talking to Joe about this. I said, I feel like our spring has been having fits and starts and kind of slow, but not really kind of slow. It is. It's been slightly slow to get started this year. Usually what happens is we don't really get a spring. We just get like, bam. We're like, you know, summer. Like, everybody's got to wear the shortest shorts and the skirts and stuff because it's so damn hot. Not this year.
It was like nice to be on a beach, but I don't
But we've had weather like where we need to bust out like the sweatshirts and the pants and jackets back and forth. Even this weekend, our weather was like a high of 60. But today I think it's supposed to get to be like 75. And then it's supposed to go back down a little bit. I really kind of want to get a good day of going to the beach though. I'm going to tell you, this used to be, I don't know, we haven't been in a long time. They do serve pickles at the pickle restaurant. This used to be one of my favorite, and maybe it still is, we'll have to see. But Momoya was a great little sushi restaurant. I loved it. Haven't been in ages. Why? Because it's expensive. And I can't eat the rice, so I gotta just order the fish, which, how much fish can you eat? I mean, you have to eat a lot of fish. I like her yellow vest thing. Looks good. this area has a lot of restaurants, like all over the place. Like there's a coffee shop here, Bluestone Lane, which has coffee and cafe. Next to it's an Indian restaurant. Then there's another restaurant. Then there's Nice Matin. Then there's all at Sandwell, Emarino, that's gelato. That's another restaurant. That's coffee. Joe's Steam Rice Roll. Oh yeah, we have Luke's Lobster and 7th Street Burger over there. Look at this. 80th Street. No, Fafo's fine. Leave Fafo alone, Himanshu. Fafo is a mod. Fafo's okay. Don't worry about it. I know, we do. Right? There's so much. I think I'm smelling the Indian right now because I can smell the curry. I know a lot of people don't like curry, but I'm going to tell you. We have some really good Indian here. Like, I swear. That looks good. We all know Fafo's a troublemaker. That's all right. Treat and I'll keep him in line after a while. Insomnia cookies. You can get cookies any time of the day. It just smells of sugar. Sugar. And if you don't want restaurant food, there's a bodega everywhere. You gotta think about it. There's a lot of people here in New York. Millions of people. They all gotta eat. We're not going that way. No, we are still on the Upper West Side, guys. The neighborhood is pretty big. I don't even know what's going on. Who likes those barbershop spinning pose? I love the barbershop spinning pose. Fafo. Are you doing toilet talk? I don't even know. But everybody is chill. That baby buggy's got like wheels everywhere. Ooh, let's look at the shoes. What kind of shoes they got in the window? Did you guys know? I just want to let you guys know. Did you guys know that in the world of running, like competitive running, when they do races and such, that, I know it's all good, that there is actually a depth of the sole, like the height of the sole cannot exceed a certain amount. Did you guys know that? That's the kind of news I read. I don't see any Hokas. Oh, wait. I take that back. Here's the Hokas. Look at, there's the Hokas. There's all the Hokas up here. But that there's an actual, they can only be so tall. And that they're getting taller and taller. One, I'd be worried because I'm going to bust an ankle. Like I'm running on platforms. I don't know how that's going to work. But they can only be so tall, and then they can be disqualified because of it. I was like, for real? I couldn't believe that. And they say that that runners want the deeper, the higher soles, the more cushioned soles. Look at Jing Fong still has a B. I can see the B from way over here. Jing Fong, I want to go to you, but you got a B. Damn it. But anyway, they say that runners and people that walk and stuff want the higher sole, the deeper cushion, because it actually gives them like less fatigue in their foot. I'm like, well, it does. I mean, I have ones that are flatter and then ones that are taller. I don't know, like 7 or 8 pairs of these damn things. Look at, he just riding down the street. She had a beautiful look. She had a beautiful look, didn't you think? I think she did. A complete opposite look of what we just saw. But still, to each their own. Fafo separates us from the animals. Does he? I thought Fafo was an animal. I thought we're all animals here. Aren't we? No? Maybe? Oh, look at this doggy. Throwing a look. That was throwing a look, right? I don't know what look that is. Maybe I need to throw a look like that. That wouldn't be me. That would not be me. Well, money gives you piggyback rides so you don't have to walk. We should walk. We have to walk. We do. All right, I'm seeing another new, look, there's another new ice cream shop up here. This is at 77th Street. It's called Salt and Straw. What is with these artisanal, like, ice cream shops? They're coming up. I'm going to say artisanal because that's how they call themselves. Actually, no, this one doesn't say artisanal. It says craft made. Craft made ice cream. Craft made. He doesn't push you into Surrey. No, he does not. Do they have sugar-free stuff in there? I guarantee you, no. No. There's no sugar-free. They say you get the sugar. Craft made. What's not craft made? Okay. This sign here would make me not want to go there. As a family-owned business, we're proud to offer 50% off all pickup and dine-in orders for families with kids. It's their way of saying thank you for being part of the community. All right. Not that I have anything against that, but you're going to give a discount because people have little toddlers, little kids? That's discrimination. Don't you think? What if I don't understand. I don't get it. I want the 15% off. Why don't you just make your prices 15% lower? So now I have to recruit somebody pushing a stroller to get me my food 15% off. You're 2 minutes behind? I'm probably more than that. Loose lobster. Oh, I am missing so many of these chats. I don't know why. I was at the shoe store. Oh no, you were back at the shoe store? Joe and the Jews? I want the 15% off discount. But I'm not going to you, chirping chicken. You can chirp all you like. Turn your blinker off. No blinkers. Well, guys, we made it down to 75th Street. We've walked like over 25 blocks together. That's pretty damn good. Oh, by the way, so you guys see this? This is a Tesla, right? That's a Tesla. Hang on. I got left of the shit. Craft made. Let me get my long nails and wash my hands whenever this stuff gets... That's disgusting, Gladys. Ah! So we saw somebody when we were parking the car yesterday. Driver of a Tesla. Now, it was a doctor. And the reason why we know it was a doctor, he had an MD plate. Okay, so the guy is educated. Whoever was driving the car, owned the car, whatever. He had an MD. He was a doctor. They have to have the MD plate because they can park anywhere because, you know, God knows, they might be saving somebody's life. But driving a Tesla, And on the back of the car, and this isn't even political, but I thought this was funny. He had a bumper sticker that said Elon, and it was the no Elon, like the no symbol, like the circle with the slash through it on top of Elon. Joe and I just stared. We didn't even say words. And I just said, yeah, that symbol. I just said, how does it make sense? The dude bought the car. He bought the car. He bought his car. I'm like, so was it like he was just fronting? Like, well, I don't understand. Cure Koko? I don't think so. I was just laughing. Oh, delish macarons. They're serving more than macarons. They're serving pastries. But make it make sense, folks. I don't understand. I was like, what? You're driving a Tesla, dude. That's his company. Like, you paid money to him. Like, he got a portion of your money. Like, you just gave him money. Like, you gave him a lot of money, too. By the way, in case anybody wants to know, how much is knife sharpening here in the city? It doesn't make sense, though. Okay, knife sharpening. Look at up to 6-inch blade, $12. Over a 6-inch blade, $15. 4-blade minimum. What? It costs that much? What? Dude. I don't know. That's expensive. Doesn't that seem pricey? 4-blade minimum, $12. So you got to pay the dude at least $50 to get your knife sharpened? Oh my God, I think I'd have to learn. I have Joe. He sharpens our knives. I don't know. That seemed expensive. Salatai. I think that place is good. Order online, pick up there. What? Oh, we're close to 72nd. You gotta love your cutlery for that price, for real. But I think for that price, I'm gonna learn how to sharpen my knives. And I guarantee if you're a chef, you know how to sharpen your knives. $50? I'm telling you right now, people that live anywhere USA are not going to a knife sharpener. That is strictly a New York thing. Nobody is going to the guy who comes around with his knife sharpener cart. Andy's Deli. They deliver to Central Park, by the way. You are, that's pretty special. I know, that's when you know you're pretty special, right? $50? Minimum of, why even, this is the thing. Why even give me a price list? Why don't you just say 4 blades for $50? Why go this blade, that blade, minimum of 4? I don't know. That sounds like a lot of who shot John. I use the sharpener on the back of your can opener. Joe actually has a sharpening stone, like a whetstone, that he uses. And then it comes, like if you buy a knife set, it comes with that, what do you call it, thing that you're supposed to use to get the burrs off of it. You know, but you have to know how to do it, or else you're gonna Fu Manchu yourself. And we don't want that. No to the Fu Manchuing yourself. All right, we made it to 72nd. I'm still feeling rather good. I say we continue on a little bit. What do you think? I say why not? Let's see. The diamond file? Maybe. Yeah, that's what it's called. Hang on. pull out my, what do you call it? Not that. I need my battery. Because when I have you guys on here, I cannot see where my battery is. And I want to make sure that we still have a good, useful stream. Zip it up. Nope, wait. Ooh, doing this one-handed is a talent. Hang on, folks. Boop, boop, to boop, to boop, to boop. Okay. There we go. Ooh, my cheek came in handy. My cheek on my face, guys. Don't get any ideas. All right, there we go. And we are set. Charging. Some people push babies, some people push doggies. She's pushing a doggie. The chat's moving like a slow turtle. Oh my God, really? I can't fix that. It's just a chat. All right, now we can walk. I gotta pull weight. You know what it is? I feel like I gotta pull my jacket tighter. There we go. There we go. He got hokas. Kids don't wear hokas. I'm gonna tell you right now, kids do not wear hokas. No, they'll wear Adidas. Oh damn, school got let out. They'll wear Adidas, Vans, Nike, Crocs. They will not be wearing hokas. Hokas are for people who really want a comfortable shoe. Oh, look at, do you have a hashtag no Elon sticker? I know. You guys see it up here? Grace Papaya. And it's busy. Let's pull over, guys. We gotta let the children go because there's too many. I don't like to be in the crowd of kids. Like, look, there's a gang of kids over there. I can't. Converse, Chuck, Taylor, high tops. Yes, absolutely. I could show you right now. It's Converse. It's all that stuff. Skechers. Yeah, they'll wear Skechers too. Grace Papaya. When you're hungry, broke, or just in a hurry, get you a hot dog. I still think they have a good breakfast special. I think it's the cheapest place where you can get a ham, egg, and cheese or a sausage, egg, and cheese on a roll. They don't got the bacon, so don't get all twisted that you need to get a bacon. Get the ham or the sausage. Personally, I prefer the sausage. But you got to get there before 11 o'clock. You got to get there before 11 o'clock. Or else you're not getting it. You get nothing. I don't know why all the kids are out here on the streets already. Was it their last day of school? Somebody tell me. I thought they go to June. Is it like a field trip day? There's like too many teenagers. I really feel like that. Look at the Euro project. Their symbol is the evil eye. School goes to the last week in June. No, school's out? I don't know. Must be out for the day. I'm going to definitely take the subway back. I'm not going to walk it back. I like to walk one way and then walk it back. Hang on, I need to adjust. Nobody's eating in the OPA project or the Euro project. I need to adjust my thing. There we go. There we go. He wants samples? You can't have samples, sir. No samples. We don't do samples. Really? You're going to believe Fafo, not the teacher? I just can't believe they're going to be in school till the end of June. That's like really far. No? Isn't that like a long ways away? Do they start late? Must be like a trip. Don't overdo it. No, I feel good. We're at 70th. As you can see, I'm taking it easy. We're not running and we're not climbing any mountains. No Kilimanjaro today. I can't believe how warm it's getting though. We've had such cold weather that I'm a little bit shocked. You know what's funny is now I'm on Broadway again. That's how this goes here. Broadway and Amsterdam kind of meet up. Oh, what? This store didn't make it, guys. I almost got to go in and check it out. Big blowout sale. Last day open, everything must go. Oh, we got to find out. All books, 50% off. They better be more. They're going to have a Strand bookstore? What? What? Newsflash. I always wondered about this place, Shakespeare and Company. But I always did. I wondered about it. All right, we're gonna sit here and talk for the moment because I'm gonna go in here after we're done. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, it's close to 72nd. This is great viewing, right? Wow. Everything is going to be, used books are $1. I don't know if I want used. But 50%, I don't know. I might have to go in here and see if I can find something. You know, bookstores don't just carry books. A lot of times they carry other stuff. You know what I mean? But they're going to put a Strand bookstore. Now, the Strand bookstore is like the infamous, oh my God, that guy has a flip phone from ancient times, like ancient times. Like a flip phone when texting was new. Gregory, I don't think Shakespeare and Company stores made it here in New York, really. I think the competition, it might be really popular in Paris, but here in New York, they have some stores that are just like, I don't know, dyed and trued into the fabric of New York, like the Strand bookstore, that I don't know if they can make it. And I don't think this neighborhood, like it didn't, I don't know. It was like they had like their whole vibe inside was like how Barnes and Nobles used to have Starbucks inside. Books are for prisoners? What? Books aren't for prisoners. I don't want this guy to ask me anything. Okay, good. Look at, she got a cowboy hat. She ready to yee-haw, man. Look at, people are like, what's going on? Is it gonna close? I always liked the bookstore. They've never been in it. You read the dictionary, the zebra did it. She got off to go right into the bookstore. She's gonna buy all the damn books. The thing is I've been kind of thinking about books. I mean, I still got to do my paint by numbers. So guys, I'm still taping it, and I got to put some more stuff together for you. There's going to be another paint by numbers. He's still taking pictures with that flip phone. Like he really is. He is. What's he taking pictures of? I know people have tablets and stuff, but the problem is me reading on a tablet, I don't feel is the same. Yeah, the native New York bookstore is the Strand, and it's like the thing everybody holds to it. Everybody loves the old school bookstores. There's a lot of bookstores that have like they resell the books, but they're collector books, you know, and that's what they're known for. It's a very niche kind of market. He's the only photographer the bookstore can afford. Guys, come on, like he is literally like into the phone. Do you see the phone? Like, do you see the phone? I'm kind of like, dude, what's going on with the phone over there? Like, you're gonna run out of, you have a 5 megabyte phone, dude. Now you're taking a picture of what? What are you taking a picture of? Are you trying to get a signal? Oh my God, right, Robert? Books don't hurt as bad when you fall asleep reading them. Yeah, drop a tablet on your face a couple times. It kind of hurts. Hi, Lee, how are you? We're just sitting outside the Shakespeare and Company bookstore. It's closing apparently, and it's gonna become a Strand. The Strand bookstore is actually opening up little offshoots all over the place. It's kind of interesting. Anyway. I'm gonna have to go inside and check it out. Because, I don't know, maybe there's something there I need. Maybe I need something that's there. Could be. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, you guys, have a great Tuesday. We're almost halfway through the week. We didn't even know it. The Argosy on East 50th is a great bookstore. I think I've been there. Lady Weiser, my day is going well. I hope yours is too. We're just finishing up our walk. Walked all the way from the apartment, probably over 30 blocks, 35 blocks. That's pretty good. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Take care, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out.